You know, nowadays we live in a very disruptive society. Technology is changing everything so quickly that today the one constant is change. The one thing you can count on is things are going to change, and they're going to change all the time. So, knowing that that's a standard, that the one constant is change, how do we react as an online business owner? What do we do as an online business owner to counteract the fact that things are constantly changing? Well, recently I was sharing online how I wanted to put my online courses onto a online learning platform. Now, it's a new online learning platform for me, but the platform has been around for a long time and a lot of people are already on it. And one person kind of questioned why I would want to do that, because the earnings per minute viewed on this platform are very low. They just recently made some changes and the earnings per minute viewed were very, very low. And he was kind of questioning, like, why would you do that when the earnings are so low? My answer was very brief, but the bigger answer was that in this environment, we don't know how things might change. We don't know when things are going to change. All we can control is what we do and our actions. And all I wanted to do was diversify my income, spread out my income over additional online learning platforms by putting my courses not just on Udemy, but also on Teachable and Amazing.com and Skill Success and Skillshare. I'm now diversifying my income so that if one of those drops in a given month, the other ones keep me up, in other words. So the one thing I knew I could control was diversifying. I knew I couldn't control how much each online learning platform pays out. And granted, I knew that this online learning platform would pay very little, but I also know that the one constant today is change. Well, a few days later, maybe less than a week later, that platform that was paying a very low amount on per minutes viewed put out a notification to their students, and they said that they were going to raise their fees in order to pay their instructors more money. So what has happened is it's all turned around so that the decision I was making was to put my courses on this online learning platform. I got questioned about that decision because, granted, it was a very low payout. But the way I saw it was, it's not going to take much time for me to put existing content there, publish it there, and then just see what happens. Even if I get a very small amount of money for that content, it's still an additional income stream and it's diversifying my income, right? But just so happened, things are turning around and that platform is now raising the amount that they're going to pay their instructors, or at least it seems like that's going to happen. So this is a lesson that, number one, the one constant is change. Number two, we can only do what we can control. We can't control what that online learning platform does or what anybody does, but we can control what we do. And knowing those two things helps us make better decisions going forward. The other important thing for me was I wanted to continue to diversify my income to make sure that it's not all in one basket and I'm just counting on that one basket, but it's in many different baskets, and all of those create a bigger and bigger income over time. So hope you enjoyed today's Daily Hustle. I'll see you tomorrow on the Daily Hustle.